saw from the video, this thing came in pristine condition. The packaging was great. I did get tracked shipping. The box, the bag, everything was such an experience. I can't say enough good things about it. Now this bag on Shebag does retail for $599, but I mean, really, when you think about it, and it's selling for like $20,000, it's actually a really good price, guys. Like, I can't lie. Also, at the end of this video, I will give you the discount code to save 10% on this bag if you are interested. Also, I believe that code works for any bag on Shebag. So as always, I'm going to leave the link to this bag in the snip feed in my description box. I think it actually takes you to their Mini Kelly 2 page, and then that shows you all the colors that are available. So there are other options for you. But yeah, I do think that the 10% off code works for any bag on Shebag. So if you want to click the link in my description box, go to their site and look around. If you see something that you like, I think you can use that code and save 10% on any of their items. Okay, as you saw in the unbagging video, impeccable packaging. I love how this thing arrived. It was an experience. It felt luxurious. And also, from some of the photos that I'm going to show, I believe they even kind of packed it the way that you would get from an original, with the felt across the straps and everything. It has just been, it's an amazing experience, and this is actually a really awesome bag. So I am going to take it out of the bag that it came with, and you saw it does come in a very gorgeous Hermes orange color box. When we open it, you saw that it comes in a beautiful dust bag. This is a very kind of luxurious material. It's like, it's just, I don't know, it's like quality, you know? I'm gonna open this thing, guys. This thing is so cute. Like, I can't get over it. Like, I just think it is so freaking adorable. Here she is. This is the little Mini Kelly 2. Super cute. I don't get to pick the colors or hardware when Shebag gifts me a bag to show you guys, but honestly, this biscuit color, I am just like totally in love with. You know, I'm like a black bag girl, but look how, like, this outfit, like, look how cute this is. I mean, the gold hardware is impeccable. It's such a nice color. The little strap, it's like so cute. It's like the perfect length to just put on your shoulder. And then this is such, like, I think this is so adorable, guys. Like, I love mini versions of a lot of things, and this is just so cute to me. Like, I can't get over it. Kind of scooch over here because if I do see something that I want to pop up on the screen here, I'm just going to give myself some room. So this is the Mini Kelly bag. I believe they sent me the biscuit color with gold hardware. Everything that I saw online, which again, because you're getting these from like more retail and auction sites, I only had like some photos to go by, but I mean, I can only imagine that this is like the closest one-on-one you're gonna get for something like this. So the way that this operates, the actual Kelly bags, the big ones, they actually come with like a lock that you can put in this little turnstile thing. Now, because this is the mini, I'm sure they were like, okay, let's kind of like scale down some of the crazy accessories with it. This one has like a little gold ring right here that you actually turn to the side. It's 360, so you can turn it any way you want, but then that lets you open up the straps to open up the bag. Let's look at some of the details here. On the front straps, I have actually taken off the film. The bag came with film over top of all of the hardware, like all of it. All of these, this clasp, even the gold feet on the bottom had protective coating on it, so it comes in impeccable condition. The front clasp does have the Hermes logo on it, and if you look at this photo right here, that is how it comes. So that one is meant to go in the front of this clasp so that you can like actually see the logo. And then if you open the flap up, so they do have a plate right here that was also covered whenever it arrived. So again, I've taken it off. Even this plate here was covered, so I had to take all the plastic off of that. But you can see that the Hermes logo is right above the plate on the front there. So that all checks out to the original. The inside, keeping with that like modern aesthetic, is actually pretty plain. They don't have any type of lining or anything in here. It's just leather. And then they do have one simple pocket here on the back. No logos or anything on the inside. They definitely saved that for the outside, and it's very minimal. Another thing that I like about these types of bags is I do like that the logos are actually subdued. These are really meant to stand out because of their style, not so much a logo. You know how like a lot of these designer brands like stick their logo large on everything? Not to say anything bad about that, because I do have a Louis Vuitton coming up that is definitely LV everywhere. But I do like the subtleness of these bags, so that is like a drawing point to me. I do like that you can wear this, and if somebody recognizes the style, then that is the gratification that you get from having such a great bag. Okay, I shot her back up. Sounds so funny. Shut her back up. We're just going to take a look at the outside of the bag again. We do have the back that has the two kind of held in rope stitching here. I do want to make a note, the stitching on these bags, I guess you could attribute like the Hermes brand to the Birkin bag that is very, very popular. And the thing that makes that bag so desirable is the attention to detail in the stitching. So this contrast stitching is actually very well done. All of the details are very well paid attention to. I don't see any loose threads or any kind of imperfections in the stitching, but they do even have like, see, like you would think that is not ideal, but the thing is these real ones are made by hand. So it's not like you're gonna have that kind of manufactured machine quality. The reason that these are so expensive and desirable is because they are handmade, great little art piece items. Just kind of going around the bag again, the bottom does have gold feet and they're kind of like little knobs, which is super cute so that when you set it down, it's not getting all scuffed on the bottom. And this strap, it's not very long, but it's actually kind of perfect. The clips do have the Hermes logo on. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll pop a picture right here. The clasps have the Hermes logo engraved on it, and then the actual strap itself, which I believe I showed in the video, has the Hermes logo on the strap. Just again, very subtle, very chic. I am like, I love this little guy. Now, I will be honest, when I first heard that I was going to be getting this bag, I was kind of excited, but I was also like, oh, it's probably not something that I'm going to use, like, or, you know, pull out all of the time. And I actually told my girlfriend that had been wanting a real Kelly, like a big Kelly. I had told her that I was going to be getting the mini version, like, you know, as a gift to do a video. And I told her that I would give her it. And now that I have opened it and had the experience and I actually like wore it, guys, when I like put it on, I just thought it was so cute. It was like kind of chic, but also kind of trendy. I definitely got that like modern woman feel out of it. Like I could see where the design ideas were going and where they came from. And now I'm kind of like, what happens if I tell her I want to keep it? Shebag, listen, if you ever want to send me the full size, I'm right here. Anyway, guys, that was a great learning lesson for me, and I do believe that I got this little gorgeous little art piece for my collection if I decide to keep it for myself. I think this is perfect for like a night out or like walking around the city and you just need like your phone and a couple cards and a lipstick. I think it's just super chic, super cute, and very identifiable for those that are looking for something like this. Again, reiterating on the packaging look, you can even kind of see like they have the logo kind of embossed in there. 10 out of 10 for presentation and packaging and actual manufacturing of the item. I do believe Shebag has some great quality bags. Highly recommend if you want to pick up something that's a one-on-one replica and want to spend a little bit more money, maybe just not $25,000. All right, let's talk about the 10% off code. Again, this retails on the Shebag site for $599. I do have a code if you want to use the code KARA10. That will save you 10% on your purchase of this bag, or I believe any other bag on the Shebag site. Thank you if you use my code. I don't know, I don't make anything from it. It's not commissioned, but I'm sure they probably maybe track like how many people are using it, and cool material or print, and I'll add that to my collection. But as it stands, I don't see one that I need to personally have myself, and I'm just a fan. I'm a fan, and I'm going to admire this bag from afar. So last up on the list of bags I'm obsessed with, I was actually just at Nordstrom yesterday and decided to, you know, do a little peruse around to see the designer bag section, what was out there. One thing I really fell in love with was the Stella McCartney frame bag. All these photos here. Maybe it's the chunky chain, maybe it's the mixed metals, maybe it's the colors and the size and everything, but I'm really into this. I think it's super unique and different. Now I do have to say, yes, of course, Stella McCartney does not use real leather. It's all sustainable man-made materials, and that definitely is a little bit more difficult, I would say, to justify in purchasing at full like luxury designer prices. But on the other hand, this bag retails at $13.95, and like if this bag were to be made in leather by another brand, it would probably be maybe double that at this point in 2022. So I do see the argument, but that is something to be contended with. Frame is an entire line. It comes in a couple of different sizes and shapes. There's a hobo, there is like more like flap saddle style, that's the one that I like, and a couple of other smaller ones. Ever since I bought my Stella McCartney raffia bag, that has just opened the floodgates for me in looking at Stella McCartney. Super into it. Let me know what you guys think down below. So this was a fun thing to do instead of a full wish list. Like I said, the wish list for now for me is kind of closed. I'm not really going to be purchasing anything for the next little bit. Just some of the purchases that I've made recently. Go check out my haul video if you haven't already, because I feel like I've done some damage over here. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little commentary on the bags I'm obsessed with. As a reminder, this was a tag, and I want to thank Lou from Je suis Lou for tagging me in this video. I'm going to tag some other ladies down below. Definitely would love to see your pics of bags that you are obsessed with. So this is the new current favorite that I definitely wasn't expecting to purchase when I did, but I'm so glad this is now a part of my collection. If you have any bags that you are obsessed with, I'd love to hear what those are in the comments down below. You can request bags that you'd like to see bag tours or mini reviews on, and if you have any questions about what it's like working in the resale market, I'd love to address those in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!
Hi, I'm Hanushka and welcome to Bag Breeze by Celia. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Let's talk about the Hermes HSO bag, the Hermes special order bag. Now I have one here in my hands that's just come in for sale, and a lot of people are really interested to know how the Hermes special order process works. So let me tell you a bit about it. 2 times a year, Hermes open their books to special clients who are invited to come in and create their dream bag. So every year there is a catalogue of different colours and different leathers that you can choose from. So if it's a colour or a leather outside that catalogue, it's not available to order as a special order bag. So for example, this year we are going to have the colour Mont. It translates as mint, but it's like a really strong green. I really wanted to create a special order in bamboo, but that's not available in the catalogue. So if I want a green Birkin or a green Kelly, I'm going to have to use Mont. So that's how it works. You can only pick from a selection in the book. The first thing you do is you choose. Do you want a Kelly? Do you want a Birkin? Or do you want a Constance? That's the choice that most people make. I would say 99% of people will choose between a Birkin or a Kelly. For me, every time I've created a special order, I've tended to choose a Kelly. And that's because in my experience, I tend to prefer my Birkins plain and unadorned for every day, and my Kellys a bit more special for when you're going out